Hello, I am Miss Maria. I am one of the children's librarians at the Erlanger branch, and today I'm going to share with you some important resources that we have available to you on our website. So to get started, you're going to want to go to the Kenton County Public Library's website, which is www.kentonlibrary.org. And when you get there, you're going to click on Research and Learning. Once you are on that page, you are going to scroll down until you get to Culturegrams Kids. Culturegrams Kids is a wonderful, wonderful resource to use for social studies and geography. It also helps with current history as well as colonial history, ancient history. So the easiest way to do this is to click on the continent that you're interested in learning about, and then you just simply click on a country. So we're going to take a look at Niger. There are some things on here that are really nice to know about. They have photos, okay? So you can look at photos from Africa. They have slideshows. So if you go down here to N and we find Niger, you can click on it and it will give you a slideshow of different photos from the country of Niger. They also have videos that you can watch from the different countries. They tell you how long the videos are. You can make them full screen. They're pretty short. They also do interviews. They have famous people, recipes, flags, graphs, and tables. So if you are looking at the country of Niger, it will also read for you the information that's on the page.
Republic of Niger. République du Niger. The zebu is a species of cattle native to Africa and
Okay, so the nice thing about it is it will give you the official pronunciation of how the country's name is pronounced. It will also pronounce the name of the country in its language. So the country of Niger was once a French colony, so French is a very common language in Niger. So there are some things over on the right-hand side of the page I want you to look at. So you can save your information in Culturegrams to your Google Drive. You can also add it to a Google Classroom. You can print a PDF. You can view a full report, so it will pull up and give you the full report of the country. It will show you the flag, the official name. It will tell you what its anthem is. It will tell you what the national animal is. It will give you information on the land and climate, the people. It will tell you where it's located, what its latest population numbers are. It will talk about languages. For instance, many Nigerians, including children, speak 2 or more languages. French became the official language of Niger when the nation was a colony of France. So it'll give you all kinds of information about that. It will also give you vocabulary so you can learn some of the language. So you can say hello, goodbye, please, thank you, yes, or no. It also will talk about religion, and it will give you a timeline of the history. So that is the full PDF report that you can print. You can also email it. If you want to learn how to say something, you can again use the audio
Republic
controls.
of Niger, can you say it in Hausa? Hello Sanyu, Sano, goodbye Sayanjima, Sayanjima, please Donala, Donala, thank you Nagode, Nagode, yes a, Noah, aha.
So you can listen to that. They also have a section over here that talks about games and sports, holidays, food, schools, life as a kid. I always find this to be an interesting section because it kind of gives everyone an idea of what it's like to be a kid in a different country. And it tells you about the culture and the customs of the country as well. They will also give you you go down here to food. It'll talk about food. You can also look for recipes. So you just click on recipes and find your country. And then it will give you recipes with step-by-step instructions as well as all the ingredients. So this is great if you're doing a cultural fair, so people can have an idea of what it's like to eat a meal from the country that they are learning about. It will also show you the flags of the country. So this is Niger, and this is its flag. So that is Culturegrams. I really like this resource. I think it's one of the best resources available for geography and social studies. So I want to show you another resource. So we're going to go back to our home website, Kenton County Library, kentonlibrary.org. We're going to go back to research and learning. And we're going to go to TrueFlix. TrueFlix is a nice resource. It gives you a book and a short video. It also gives you options to explore more with safe websites. They talk about different topics in people, places, and history, as well as in science and nature. The newest one is alternative energy. So if you're talking about climate change and trying to find ways to come up with a different type of power supply or source, you can look at geothermal energy. So the nice thing about this is that there's a short video that you can watch first. You can make the video full screen.
Is it true that nearly every home in Iceland gets its energy from underground? Yes. Just below Iceland's surface lie vast amounts of steaming hot water.
So that is what the video looks like. And then if you want to read the book, it will bring up the book as well. Again, you can make it full screen. So it does allow you to read the book out loud.
A need for alternative energy. We use energy every day. It fuels cars and powers cell phones. It cools homes when it's hot outside and warms them when the weather turns cold. It provides light through the night while the sun shines on the other.
And one of the things I do like about this is that it does highlight the words as it reads it out loud. That way students can follow along with the text and they are hearing how words are correctly pronounced. So the other thing with TrueFlix is that you can do and explore more. So it gives you articles that you can go to. And it will give you that information. You can also print it. Okay. They also have a project idea area. So it gives you project ideas with step-by-step instructions on how to do the project. It also has an activity center. So it's a little bit like a quick quiz to see what you learned. There's also a word match activity that you can do. And then they also have Explore the Web, which are links to websites that you can go to get more information. So that is TrueFlix. The next resource I want to show you on our website is Mango Languages. And Mango is great because it's conversation, you work at your own pace. To create an account in Mango or to log in, you are going to log in. You're going to create an account with your school email address. You're going to use your student card. So you're going to type in all of the numbers on the back of your library card that begin with a 23126, and you're going to type in all those numbers with no space. Then your password is the last, or your PIN, I should say. Your PIN is the last 4 digits of your library card. Then you're going to create a password. And then you click sign up. You click on I agree, and you are good to go. You can use Mango as a guest, or you can create an account When you create an account with Mango, the nice thing about it is that it will keep track of everything that you have studied, so you can pick up right where you left off at. But for right now, we're going to use it as a guest. You can look at all of the languages. They're in alphabetical order. So as you can see, Mango has many different languages that you can learn. So you just click on the language that you're interested in. It will start with the first lesson. So it will go through with how Mango is set up and how it will allow you to practice pronunciation and speaking, recognize patterns, and compare your voice. So if you have a microphone, it's really cool. So it'll tell you what the conversational goals for Chapter 1 is. So you're going to be able to greet others and bid them farewell, introduce yourself formally, and meet new people. It's also going to go over the grammar goals, identify subject pronouns, use male and female adjectives, and use present tense verbs.
This chapter will teach you to have delightful conversations like this. Salut! Ce mai faci?
Bine. Tu?
Și eu sunt bine. Numele meu este Ana. Tu cum te numești?
Mă numesc Adrian. Încântat de cunoștință.
De asemenea. Don't worry if the conversation seemed difficult. We'll lead you through it part by part.
Okay, so you're going to be working on it at your own pace. You can listen to
Salut!
it.
Ce mai faci?
So you can listen to that as many times as you need to until you get it.
Use Salut! Ce mai faci? When speaking to an individual in an informal setting. Salut! Ce mai faci? Means, hello, how are you? But you are literally saying, hello, what are you still doing?
So that is how Mango works. And once you create your account, it will keep track of what you have been doing. So then you can resume learning where you left off at. Okay, so the next resource we're going to look at is Scholastic Go. Scholastic Go is, I think, a very useful resource for doing reports. It is found under our encyclopedias. What I like about Scholastic Go is that it breaks things down by reading level. So level 1 is for grades 5 and under, level 2 is for grades 5 through 8, level 3 is for grades 8 through 12, and level 4 is for juniors in high school and up. Okay. It will also give you more information. It will give you places that you can go to. It will also give you websites that you can go to. It will give you that, tell you what the reading level is. It will tell you what the Lexile level is. It will tell you what the source is. You can email this article. You can turn on Read Aloud. You can cite this article. Second. So if you're going to cite the article, it will tell you how to cite it in MLA, Chicago, or APA style. So that's great if you're writing reports. So let's take a look at this one article. And so it will go through and it will tell you information about the Hopi nation, where they live, something about their history, their interactions with the American government, and modern life. So that is Scholastic Go. And now I want to show you how to use tumblebooks and hoopla. So hoopla is one of our e-media resources. It does ask you to create an account, and signing up is free. You're going to actually use your library card number to get you started. Once you create your account, you can just log in. I have mine set on kids, so everything that it brings up is going to be anything involving kids or kid-friendly. You can browse. So one of the things that Hoopla has that a lot of kids like is its comic book collection. So they have the Avatar, New Kid, Minecraft. It will tell you how long you can check it out. It's really, you just click on borrow and it will check it out for you. Once it's checked out, you can go over to My Hoopla. You can go to currently borrowed. And then once you start reading something, it will keep track of where you left off at. And then you can just pick up and continue reading. So this is how their comic books are viewed on Hoopla. You can also check out movies. So they have a lot of books that have been made into movies, and then they have other movies. Movies check out for 3 days. It'll give you a synopsis of what the movie is about. It'll tell you how long you can have it. It'll tell you who it's by. You can rate the title. And then just to borrow it, you just click on borrow. And it'll tell you when it's due back. And then after you check it out, you just click on play.
Dreamscape presents Dragons Love Tacos. Written by Adam Rubin and illustrated by Daniel Salmieri. Hey, kid, did you know that dragons love tacos?
So, if you pause it, again, it will take you right back to where you left off. So that's comics and movies. They also have audiobooks that you can check out. So they have lots to choose from in the way of audiobooks. If you look at their audiobooks, they show
Copyright 1970, Copyright renewed 1998 by the estate of Arnold Lobel. Production copyright.
So your audiobook will show up at the bottom, and then you can adjust the volume. You've got your control, and then when you can just click off of it. And everything in what you have currently borrowed, it will tell you when it is due back. You can also check out music on Hoopla. When you check out a title, a music album, you have it for 7 days. And it'll let you know how long you have it. It will also give you the songs and how long they are. And just like the audiobook, it's going to show up down here at the bottom. So that is Hoopla. So the last thing I want to show you all today is tumblebooks. And you're going to go back to our website, kentonlibrary.org. You're going to go to eMedia. And then you're going to scroll down to tumblebooks. Tumblebooks is a great resource to use. They always have a storybook of the day, a read-along of the day, and an ebook of the day. So they also show you what they have in new. So you can go and look and see what they have that's new. To read, you just click on it. Now what I do like about tumblebooks is that it gives you a synopsis or a summary of the book. It tells you who the author is, who the illustrator, who published it. It will also tell you what the reading level is. So this one is for kindergarten through 3rd grade. It will tell you what the Lexile level is. If it's an accelerated reader book, it will also give you that information. To read it, you just click on Read Online. And then you just click Start Playing.
Home. High on our mountain, under our glorious ginkgo tree, happily tucked in the crook of my Emmy's elbow. It was all I'd ever known, until the day of the storm. The first golden leaf.
So as you can see, it's going to highlight each word as it is read. So that is how the storybooks work. They also have read-alongs, which are longer. Some of them are early readers, some of them are chapter books. And then advanced readers, children's classics. They also have ebooks. So they have Because of Winn-Dixie, Flora and Ulysses, The Magician's Elephant, Tale of Despereaux. So again, it's going to give you a summary of what the book is about. It'll tell you what the word count is, the author and the illustrator. Unlike the read-alongs, it's not going to read it out loud. But you do have text options, so you can change the text size, the spacing, and the font. You can leave notes. You can bookmark it as well. And then you just move the cursor to move the pages. So that is the ebooks. They also, like Hoopla, have comic books or graphic novels that you can read. Let me go back. So you're going to actually scroll down to get the pages. Because if you do like what I just did and move it to the right, it's going to fast forward you to another section. And then you would have to go back with the back button. So reading graphic novels, you're just going to use your arrow down key to move it so that you can read the text and follow along with what's going on. So that is what the graphic novel is like. They also provide NonFiction. And this one is more like a storybook. It will read it along for you.
Baby lemurs like climbing trees. Gripping the branches makes their hands.
So that is how you do the nonfiction. They also have these really short videos by National Geographic. And you can make it bigger. And they are fairly short. So that, my friends, is Tumblebooks. I hope that you have enjoyed looking at the resources that we have available for you to use at the Kenton County Public Library. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at the Kenton County Public Library. You can call us at 859-962-4000. Thank you and have a great day.